Hey everybody, welcome back. Here's the bracket that y'all saw us making the other day to keep the unit up high enough that we can still use the load bars and stuff on the hitch. Raised it up, everything will still work. Got your clearance you need back there behind the unit. That's like 10 inches of clearance. We took an old race car tire, cut it up, put it under it just to isolate it a little. I think what we're gonna do, this is our line set, or where the line set goes. We're fixing to start installing the inside. But I think what we're gonna do is leave here, leave out the unit. We're gonna come straight over here and go in the front. I was gonna drop down and go under the trailer, but I got nervous with that line. If we drop it like that low, that might create a low spot to trap the oil, the refrigerant, the oil that's in the refrigerant system. So I think we're gonna go straight in. Let's walk inside and I'll show you. Okay, that's where the head unit or inside part, whatever you want to call it's gonna go. I'm moving stuff out the way so I can back up. Let you see that. That's how it's gonna look on the wall. And your refrigerant lines come out. You can go out either side you want to. We're coming out this side. They're gonna come out, come over, you know, make a gentle bend, come down. We're fixing to pop a hole in this counter. I got my door taken off to give us room. When we come down in here, we're gonna put a shelf up here. So if there's any line, we're gonna coil it flat. So there's no dip to catch that oil. Then we're gonna go right out the front wall, behind that unit, or right beside that unit, wherever we come out at, and get her hooked up. There's a little air compressor that y'all saw the video on. That's how we run our winch in our trailer right there. A battery, 12-volt battery, with a little $10 battery mender, tender, whatever it's called, from Harbor Freight. I haven't charged that battery since I put it in here last, I don't know, March. And we winched the car in and out with it at least once a week when we're racing. Let's get these holes drilled. Y'all come along and check it out. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell where you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, whether it's farming, welding, fabricating, dirt track racing, or just whatever we're getting into. Thank you, Mr. Monty Boozard, for sending us these screwdrivers a while back when you did to go into race car trailer, man. Truck Boy sent some tools. There's Mr. Monty sent tools. Gordon Bright sent tools. And Mr. Slow Drag. We appreciate it, guys. As y'all just saw, we got our hole drilled in our cabinet top. Here's our line set. This is the high and low line that we've got to hook up. We've got to hook the high and low line up under here, and this power cord or signal cord has got to come over here, and a drain hose right here. All that'll hook in here, come over, come down through this cabinet like I was telling y'all earlier, through that hole that we just made. What I'm gonna do now, I'm fixing to unroll this line set, the pipes here. See exactly how long are they. They're not real long, but from where we at right here, say 1.5 feet, 2.5 foot, 3.5 foot is gonna get us to where we're ready to go out the wall. And where we go out the wall, we don't need but another foot and we'll be good. So 5 or 6 foot. I don't know if I want to try to cut this and reflare it. I don't know. So, because I don't want to create a bigger problem than what I would potentially have to, but I do have the stuff if I decide to. Let's figure out what our next step is. All right. What we've done is we measured how high the floor up we wanted it. We measured outside to the aluminum stone guard to make sure we was an inch or two above that. Started in here, run a pilot bit through the outside. Now let's walk out there and finish drilling. All right, right there's our pilot hole. If I should be able to start it. Yep. All right, now let me get a screwdriver or something and try to grab that little piece so it don't fall in the wall. Actually, me walking in the trailer, it just about fell. All right, got a nice hole at a little downward angle from the inside out. Straight at the unit. See how far you got to come over to see that hole. So that's going to block a bunch of the wind. So when we seal it, I was kind of nervous about cutting a hole in the front of the trailer, but I believe with it behind that unit, when we seal it good, we'll be good to go. Okay, somehow the phone didn't record. There's our pass through. That goes into the cabinet. Got little self-cutting screws. We filled up the void behind it. Tighten it till it pushed out. Now we'll fish all our lines and all out here. Then we'll seal the inside. All right, we're out here at the outside unit. Here's my wires coming out. Or leaving here, going to the inside unit. It's these. This is gonna be my power supply wires. I'll put a screenshot in here in just a second. So when I hooked the head unit up, I took a screenshot so I could see how it was hooked, and I'll put that in right here. Now that y'all seen the screenshot, I'm just gonna go ahead and hook these up to match my screenshot from the inside. That way the stuff will be right compared to the manual anyway.